Is it really true that Gargiulo struck fear in two states? Gargiulo, a notorious criminal, terrorized communities in California and Illinois from the 1990s until 2008. He was infamous for a chilling series of crimes where he stalked young women, breaking into their homes and brutally attacking them with a knife. Among his victims was Ashley Ellerin, who was Ashton Kutcher's girlfriend at the time, murdered in 2001. This tragic case brought attention to the serious issue of stalking and violence against women. Gargiulo's heinous acts sent shockwaves through society, sparking conversations about personal safety and criminal justice. Security measures in homes were reevaluated, and awareness campaigns emerged aiming to educate people on recognizing the signs of stalking. Eventually, Gargiulo's capture and trial underscored the importance of perseverance in the pursuit of justice, reminding us that even in the face of horror, hope and safety can prevail. You won't believe Keanu Reeves at 57 years old. This iconic actor is not only known for his impressive roles, but also for his incredible dedication to his craft. In the John Wick film series, Keanu performs about 90% of his own stunts, showcasing his commitment to authenticity and excitement in action scenes. To achieve this level of performance, he trains rigorously in martial arts and high-speed driving, pushing himself to maintain peak physical condition. Each fight scene isn't just a series of choreographed moves. They reflect his hard work, determination, and sheer talent. The result? A breathtaking experience for viewers who can't help but be amazed by his skill and stamina. Keanu's dedication goes beyond acting. It's a genuine passion for the art of filmmaking that has kept him at the top of his game for decades. Whether he's dodging bullets or engaging in intense hand-to-hand combat, Keanu proves that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing your dreams. Have you seen his latest stunts? Did you know a cremation can start a fire? In a surprising incident, a crematorium faced an unexpected challenge when the cremation of a 500-pound body triggered a fire. The sheer size of this corpse led to issues with the furnace, where the intense heat and larger volume generated more flammable gases than usual. Consequently, the crematorium's equipment couldn't handle the excess heat, resulting in flames escaping from the chamber. Thankfully, firefighters promptly arrived and controlled the situation, preventing extensive damage. This incident highlights the importance of properly maintaining crematoriums and understanding the limitations of their equipment. While cremation is meant to be a respectful process for handling remains, this event serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in operations with such high heat. How often do we think about what goes on during cremation? Can you imagine a world without instant communication? In 1836, Samuel Morse proposed a portable telegraph device that could send messages over short distances, a groundbreaking idea for its time. Though the technology to make this vision a reality was not yet available, Morse's innovative thinking laid the groundwork for how we connect today. Imagine the excitement of sharing news in real time, rather than waiting for days or weeks for a letter to arrive. His concept of personal communication foreshadowed the development of our modern cell phones, devices that have transformed how we interact with one another. Today, millions of people use smartphones to instantly connect and share information across the globe, something young Morse could hardly have dreamed of. His vision of a compact communication tool shows not only how far we've come, but also how creativity can shape the future. Can pencil caps really save lives in emergencies? Pencil caps are not just simple accessories for your favorite writing tools. They play a crucial role in safety. Designed with ventilation holes, these caps help prevent choking hazards for children, especially when they accidentally swallow them. If a child accidentally inhales a cap, these holes allow air to pass through, reducing the risk of suffocation. Additionally, these designs align with international safety standards aimed at protecting our youngest users. It's fascinating to think that a small feature like a hole can make such a big difference. This thoughtful design showcases how manufacturers prioritize safety while still keeping our writing fun and creative. So the next time you pick up a pencil, remember that it's not just a tool, it's a carefully crafted item that reflects a commitment to child safety. Who knew that writing could carry such hidden importance? You won't believe this about the American flag. Nothing quite captures the spirit of the United States like its flag. From homes proudly displaying it on Independence Day to everyday clothing and even vehicles, the American flag is everywhere you look. This colorful symbol of patriotism surprises many visitors from around the world who might not expect such fervent displays of national pride. Whether you see it waving in the breeze at a neighborhood barbecue or painted on a pickup truck's tailgate, the flag connects people and serves as a reminder of shared values. Many Americans revere the flag not just as a piece of fabric, but as a representation of freedom, courage, and history. Schools teach children about its significance, and special ceremonies honor its legacy. This widespread and enthusiastic display reflects a deep-rooted pride in the nation and its ideals. Have you ever wondered why flags matter so much in different cultures? Guess what really drives our maps today? The incredible accuracy of maps created by British explorer Captain James Cook during the 18th century has left a lasting impact on cartography. Cook's voyages across the Pacific Ocean led to the creation of detailed maps that accurately represented coastlines, islands, and ocean currents. These maps were so precise that they remained relevant and in use until the mid-20th century. Imagine relying on charting techniques developed over 200 years ago for navigation in our modern world. Cook's meticulous work not only expanded our geographical knowledge, but also laid the groundwork for future explorers and navigators. His contributions remind us how critical accuracy is in mapping, which continues to influence everything from naval routes to GPS technology today. So the next time you check a map or use your phone for directions, think about the incredible history and precision that goes into the maps we rely on. Ever thought about why an eggplant looks like an egg? Surprisingly, the name eggplant comes from its shape when it's young. These purple vegetables start out white and oval-shaped, closely resembling a small egg. This unique shape caught the eye of early enthusiasts, leading them to give it a name that stuck. Eggplants belong to the nightshade family, which also includes tomatoes and potatoes, and they are more than just a pretty face. Packed with nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, they contribute to a healthy diet. Historically, eggplant has been cultivated for centuries, originating in India and spreading across the globe. Today, you can find various varieties showcasing vibrant colors and shapes. Whether grilled, roasted, or turned into a creamy dip, eggplant is a versatile ingredient that adds flavor to many dishes. So next time you see an eggplant, you might just think of its amusing egg-like beginnings. Here's a wild fact about bartering in remote communities. In certain isolated areas worldwide, people have opted to stick with an ancient trading method instead of using cash. This practice, called bartering, involves swapping goods directly, like exchanging fresh fish for a cozy piece of furniture or trading livestock, such as goats, for everyday groceries. Imagine a lively marketplace where a farmer might trade a basket of vegetables with a fisherman for a fresh catch. This system creates a unique economy focused on the intrinsic value of items rather than buying and selling with money. Communities that rely on bartering often build strong relationships through trade, as they must communicate and negotiate fairly to make exchanges work. It's a fascinating glimpse into how some groups adapt to their surroundings, keeping traditions alive while navigating modern challenges. Could you imagine living without cash transactions? Hard to believe, but hammers have a cheek? The side of a hammer is whimsically named the cheek, bringing a fun twist to the world of tools. When you think of a hammer, you might picture its head, claw, or handle, but the cheek is that flat side you often overlook. Traditionally, hammers have been used for driving nails, breaking apart materials, and even for some creative DIY projects. The cheek serves a purpose. It helps with balance and control while you work. This quirky term is part of a broader trend in tool terminology, where many names take on playful or unexpected meanings. For instance, the words like bit, the part that drills, and tang, the portion of a tool that connects it to its handle, make you appreciate the language of craftsmanship. So next time you pick up a hammer, remember its cheek and enjoy the little quirks that make tools so fascinating. Have you ever wondered why Star Wars sounds so epic? John Williams' iconic score for the 1977 film marked a significant moment in cinema history as his first full symphonic composition for a movie. With powerful, sweeping melodies and a full orchestra, Williams breathed new life into orchestral music and made it mainstream in films. Before Star Wars, movie music often took a back seat, but this soundtrack turned the spotlight on orchestral scores, inviting a new generation of fans to appreciate classical styles. The triumphant main theme, along with the unforgettable motifs for characters like Darth Vader, set a standard for storytelling through music. The soundtrack didn't just resonate in theaters. Its commercial success helped create a booming market for movie scores as standalone albums. Suddenly, concert performances of film music became a phenomenon, showing just how influential Williams' work has been in shaping the world of cinema. Is it really true that Elton John faced such darkness? The beloved musician once struggled deeply with his mental health, reaching a point where he attempted suicide by turning on his gas oven. It was a harrowing moment in his life, highlighting the intense pressure and personal demons he faced. Thankfully, his best friend, Bernie Taupin, stepped in just in time to save him. Their friendship, which has blossomed over decades of songwriting and shared experiences, proved to be a lifeline. This incident sheds light on the importance of mental health support and the power of friendship. Elton has since been open about his battles, using his platform to raise awareness and encourage others to seek help. His story reminds us that even the brightest stars can face darkness, and that reaching out can truly make a difference. How many lives could be changed by fostering such friendships? What if I told you about the Russian albino robe? This extraordinary creature stands out in the animal kingdom due to its striking red fur and stunning blue eyes. Native to specific regions in Russia, the Russian albino robe is not just a pretty face. It also possesses unique traits that allow it to move independently in its environment. Unlike many other species that may rely heavily on their group for mobility or protection, this fascinating animal showcases remarkable adaptability and self-sufficiency. Researchers are intrigued by the genetic factors behind its vibrant coloration and independence, making it a significant species for study in biodiversity and conservation efforts. As the Russian albino robe faces threats from habitat loss and climate change, it emphasizes the need to protect such rare animals and their ecosystems. What can we learn from studying creatures like the Russian albino robe? Why do asteroids have their own moons? More than 450 asteroids in space boast their own orbiting moons, a fascinating fact that highlights the complexity of our solar system. These moons, often called satellites, can vary significantly in size and shape, just like the asteroids themselves. Some are tiny, measuring only a few hundred meters, while others can be larger than buildings. The gravitational pull of the asteroid can capture and hold on to these smaller bodies, creating a mini-system within the vastness of space. Scientists believe that these moons can provide valuable insights into the formation and evolution of celestial bodies. For example, studying their orbits helps researchers understand the asteroid's mass and structural integrity. The presence of moons also raises intriguing questions about how these systems formed. Did they result from collisions, or did they coalesce together in the early days of the solar system? With more discoveries happening all the time, who knows what else we might learn about these enchanting cosmic neighbors? Norman Taurog set a record for Oscar wins. In 1931, Norman Taurog made history by becoming the youngest director to win an Academy Award for Best Director, achieving this remarkable feat at just 32 years old. His win was for the film Skippy, a touching comedy about a young boy and his dog that captured the hearts of audiences everywhere. Taurog's achievement not only earned him a prestigious Oscar, but also established him as a pioneer in Hollywood, where he paved the way for future directors. Even now, nearly a century later, this record remains unbroken, highlighting the incredible talent and vision that Taurog possessed at such a young age. His journey reminds us that age doesn't define success. Passion and dedication do. With many acclaimed works throughout his career, including films like The Little Rebel and Boys Town, Taurog's contributions to cinema are still celebrated today. So the next time you watch a classic film, remember the trailblazers like Taurog who shaped the industry and inspired countless filmmakers. What will the next record-breaking talent bring us? Why exactly do firefighters use drones today? Firefighting drones are changing the way we tackle wildfires and rescue operations. Equipped with thermal cameras and water capabilities, these high-tech tools can reach places that are otherwise too dangerous or difficult for human firefighters. Imagine a raging forest fire threatening homes or wildlife. Drones can fly over the blaze, detecting hotspots invisible to the naked eye. This technology not only allows crews to pinpoint where to focus their efforts, but also helps in dropping water precisely where it's needed most. As they soar through the smoke, these drones provide real-time video feeds to command centers, giving teams crucial information to strategize their response. With their ability to navigate tight spots and harsh conditions, firefighting drones are becoming essential allies in protecting both people and nature from the devastation of fires. Why do we call them pips on a die? The small dots on a die, known as pips, have a fascinating history stretching back thousands of years. These tiny markings are not just for decoration, they are fundamental to ensuring fair play in games involving dice. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Chinese, designed dice with this simple but effective system to represent numbers. Each pip corresponds to a value, helping players easily identify the outcome of a roll. This design has remained consistent over time, proving that sometimes the simplest ideas are the most effective. Whether you're playing board games with friends or rolling dice in a casino, those pips play a crucial role in the fairness and excitement of the game. Isn't it fascinating how a small dot can have such a big impact on our enjoyment of games? The enduring appeal of dice lies in their history and the age-old custom of rolling for luck. Check out this amazing leap in electric cars. The Xiaomi SU7 marks an exciting milestone as the brand's very first electric vehicle, showcasing impressive performance and cutting-edge technology. Launched in 2024, this sleek car can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a jaw-dropping 2.78 seconds, rivaling some of the fastest sports cars on the market. What's even more thrilling is the SU7's incredible battery range, allowing drivers to travel up to 500 miles on a single charge. This means no more worries about running out of power on long trips. The combination of speed and range makes the Xiaomi SU7 a formidable contender in the growing electric vehicle market. With eco-friendly options becoming more crucial in our fight against climate change, innovations like this not only offer excitement for car enthusiasts, but also play a role in promoting sustainable driving. Imagine taking off on a road trip without the usual charging stops. How convenient would that be? The Xiaomi SU7 is truly setting new standards in performance and efficiency. Have you ever wondered why some butterflies disappear? The Greta Otto, commonly known as the glasswing butterfly, showcases a fascinating survival tactic. Its transparent wings blend seamlessly with its surroundings, making it nearly invisible to predators. Imagine sipping your favorite drink and suddenly realizing your glass has vanished. That's similar to how the glasswing's wings work. The delicate patterns and the ability to reflect and refract light help the butterfly hide among leaves and branches, turning camouflage into an art form. This clever adaptation isn't just for show, it plays a vital role in their survival, enabling them to evade birds and other hungry creatures. These mesmerizing butterflies flit through tropical forests in Central and South America, gliding gracefully while relying on their invisibility. This natural phenomenon raises intriguing questions about evolution and how species adapt over time. What other amazing tricks do animals use in nature? Nature never ceases to surprise us, and the glasswing butterfly is just one example of how beautifully complex life can be. Did you know that explorers changed the world forever? The age of exploration, which unfolded from the 15th to the 17th centuries, was a thrilling time when European powers set sail for uncharted territories. Explorers like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama were driven by dreams of wealth and new trade routes. They discovered new lands connecting different parts of the globe and laying the groundwork for international trade. However, this quest for riches came at a steep price. Colonization led to the exploitation and decimation of indigenous populations, whose cultures were often overshadowed by the surge of European influence. This period reshaped economies, shifted political power, and sparked cultural exchanges that forever altered human history. The legacy of exploration can still be felt today as we navigate a world that is, in many ways, a direct result of those adventurous voyages. What lessons can we learn from their journeys? Here's a wild fact about Taters the kitten. This adorable little furball recently took the internet by storm in a viral video that shows her being beamed into a transmission from the asteroid belt using lasers. Yes, you read that right. The concept sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it fascinated viewers of all ages. The video features dazzling animations that mix real astrophysics with the whimsical cuteness of Taters as she travels through space. It captures our imagination and sparks curiosity about both space exploration and our furry friends. People loved the playful combination of science and fantasy, making the video an instant hit on social media. It's amazing how a simple kitten can remind us of the wonders of the universe and the joys of creativity. What does this say about our love for blending science with our everyday lives? Here's what actually happens when kids grow up. Did you know that the blood in our bodies is carefully balanced? For humans, the ratio of blood to body mass is at its highest before we hit 8 years old. In fact, a 6-year-old child has as much blood in their veins as an adult does. This is quite fascinating because as kids grow, they get taller and heavier, but the blood amount doesn't keep increasing proportionally. Instead, their bodies become more efficient at managing blood volume as they grow. This peak in blood ratio helps support rapid growth and development, delivering the oxygen and nutrients young bodies need. After age 8, although the total volume of blood increases, it does so at a slower rate compared to body mass. Isn't it amazing how our bodies adapt during those early years? Why exactly does strawberry power surprise us? Strawberries are more than just a tasty treat. They pack a punch when it comes to nutrients. Surprisingly, these vibrant red berries contain more vitamin C than oranges, which are often hailed as the go-to source for this important vitamin. A single cup of strawberries can provide you with about 150% of your daily vitamin C needs. This means they can help boost your immune system, keeping you healthy and strong. Vitamin C is essential for fighting off infections, promoting skin health, and even helping your body absorb iron from plant-based foods. Plus, strawberries are low in calories and full of antioxidants, making them a smart addition to any diet. So the next time you reach for a snack, consider grabbing a handful of strawberries. They're not just delicious, they're also a powerhouse of health benefits. Don't you love when something so yummy is also so good for you? You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. Did you know about the cheese name controversy? In the United States, many people enjoy the creamy goodness of processed cheese slices known as Kraft singles. But here's the twist. These products can't actually be called cheese. According to the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, for something to be labeled as cheese, it must contain at least 51% real cheese. Kraft singles fall short of this requirement as they are primarily made of milk proteins and various additives, which means they're categorized as a cheese product or cheese food instead. This distinction might sound trivial, but it highlights the importance of understanding what we consume. Consumers often think they're enjoying genuine cheese, but they're really eating a clever imitation. So next time you grab your favorite sandwich fixings, take a moment to check those labels. What's really inside your Kraft singles? Discover how Anne Boleyn changed England forever. Anne Boleyn was not just the second wife of King Henry VIII. She was a key figure in a monumental shift in English history. When Henry married Anne in 1533, it set off a chain reaction that led to England breaking away from the Catholic Church. Before Anne, England was deeply tied to Rome, but the king's desire for a male heir and his infatuation with Anne ignited a revolution in religious practices and beliefs. As Henry sought an annulment from his first wife, Catherine of Aragon, he faced opposition from the Pope. Frustrated, he declared the Church of England separate from papal authority, paving the way for Protestantism. This change not only altered England's religious landscape, but also changed the lives of countless people, influencing politics, culture, and society for centuries. So next time you think of Anne Boleyn, remember she was more than a queen. She was a catalyst for change. Ever thought about lighting gasoline with a cigarette? Contrary to what you see in movies, this dangerous scenario is almost impossible in real life. A fascinating study involved a group of researchers conducting an experiment 2,000 times to see if they could replicate the explosive effect portrayed on screen. They tried and failed each time. The truth is that gasoline needs a specific concentration of vapor to ignite, and a lit cigarette simply doesn't produce enough heat or flame to create that spark. Many films glamorize the idea of lighting up near flammable liquids, thrilling viewers with dramatic explosions. But in reality, safety is far more complex. This misleading representation can lead to dangerous misconceptions about fire safety. By understanding the actual science, we can appreciate the depth of our realities while remaining cautious around hazards. So next time you watch a movie featuring this dramatic scene, remember the real-life risks and how reality doesn't always align with Hollywood magic. Isn't it intriguing how the art of cinema bends the truth? You won't believe this about ice cream and polio. In 1940, scientists made a surprising mistake when they linked ice cream consumption to the polio epidemic, believing that increasing ice cream sales during the summer directly caused the rise in polio cases. The image of children enjoying ice cream on a hot day made it tempting to connect the dots, but they overlooked a vital lesson in science. Correlation does not imply causation. During summer, both ice cream sales and polio cases often increased, but that did not mean one caused the other. This incident serves as a fascinating reminder of how easily misunderstandings can arise in research. By confusing these two concepts, scientists inadvertently created a false narrative about something as beloved as ice cream. This still raises an important question in science today. How do we ensure clear understanding and interpretation of data? Most people don't know this about Christmas trees. Since 1991, sales of artificial Christmas trees in the United States have outpaced those of real trees. This shift is largely due to amazing advances in manufacturing that have made artificial trees look incredibly realistic and more durable. Many families now love the convenience of having trees that come pre-lit and can be reused year after year, which not only saves time but also cuts down on waste and costs over time. However, real Christmas trees still hold a special place in many hearts due to their wonderful fragrance and the cherished traditions associated with them. Each year, millions of real trees are sold, showcasing that while preferences may be changing, the love for both options continues to thrive. This evolution reflects how our holiday practices are adapting, finding a balance between nostalgic traditions and the modern desire for sustainability. Tonga's extraordinary independence will surprise you. The Kingdom of Tonga stands out as the only Pacific nation that has never been colonized by a foreign power. This remarkable achievement showcases Tonga's resilient spirit and strong leadership throughout the colonial era. While many neighboring islands succumbed to European imperial ambitions, Tonga cleverly navigated political alliances, ensuring its sovereignty was never compromised. The Tongan monarchy played a pivotal role, skillfully balancing relationships with powerful nations like Britain and the United States. In 1875, Tonga even established a constitutional monarchy, promoting democratic principles that further solidified its independence. Today, Tonga celebrates its unique heritage and culture, drawing tourists eager to explore its stunning landscapes and rich traditions. Its story serves as a testament to the nation's unwavering commitment to autonomy. making Tonga a symbol of pride in the Pacific. What can we learn from their journey? Guess what really drives happiness and health? Research shows that spending at least 120 minutes outdoors each week can significantly improve both physical health and mental well-being. Engaging with nature, whether it's a leisurely walk in the park or gardening, helps us shake off stress and feel more content. These 2 hours don't have to be in one go. They can be spread across days, making them easy to fit into a busy schedule. The fresh air, sunlight, and greenery work wonders, lifting our spirits and boosting our mood. Imagine the feeling of a gentle breeze or the calming sounds of birds chirping. This connection to the natural world acts as a remedy for the overwhelming pressures of modern life. So if you're searching for a simple way to enhance your mood and health, why not make nature a part of your weekly routine? Did you know boats are almost mandatory in Hawaii? In this island paradise, owning a boat isn't just a hobby, it's almost a requirement. Residents must be ready for ocean adventures, and the local law even allows for fines if they don't have one. This quirky rule highlights the deep-rooted maritime culture that flows through Hawaii's history. With stunning coastlines and vibrant marine life, being equipped to explore the beautiful waters is essential for both safety and enjoyment. Locals embrace activities like fishing, surfing, and diving, which all contribute to this unique lifestyle. It's not merely about having a boat, it symbolizes a connection to the ocean that encompasses generations of Hawaiian tradition. So, whether you're cruising to a secluded beach or just ready to catch dinner, having a boat helps you dive into all the adventures Hawaii has to offer. Why exactly does Uranus stand out among planets? Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun and a remarkable giant in our solar system. With its striking blue-green color, it captures the interest of astronomers and curious minds alike. Since the early 1990s, scientists have focused their studies on its atmosphere, revealing some fascinating characteristics. Unlike other planets, Uranus rotates on its side, which leads to extreme seasonal changes. Its atmosphere is primarily made of hydrogen and helium, but it also contains methane, which gives it that unique hue. The winds in Uranus's atmosphere can reach speeds up to 560 miles per hour, creating amazing weather patterns. Researchers are continuously exploring this icy world through powerful telescopes and space missions, hoping to gain insights into its mysterious structure and history. What new secrets about Uranus will future missions uncover? What if I told you about limerence? This intriguing term, coined by psychologist Dorothy Tenoff in the 1970s, describes the intense feeling of new love that many people experience. When we fall head over heels for someone, our brains undergo significant chemical changes that can make us feel euphoric yet restless. Imagine constantly thinking about that special someone, daydreaming about your future together, and yearning for their affection. This state can feel almost like an addiction, as the brain releases chemicals such as dopamine and norepinephrine, driving us to seek emotional reciprocation. It's not just about the butterflies in your stomach. Limerence can lead to obsessive thoughts, where you might find it hard to focus on anything else. Understanding limerence helps us grasp this common yet powerful experience of love, revealing why it can be so consuming. Have you ever felt this way about someone special? Here's a wild fact about Coca-Cola's name. The name Coca-Cola comes from 2 key ingredients used when the drink was first created: coca leaves and cola nuts. Coca leaves provided a mild stimulant known for making people feel more alert, while cola nuts added an extra boost of caffeine, which definitely keeps you awake. This unique blend contributed to the drink's energizing effects, making it popular among consumers right from the start. Interestingly, the exact recipe for Coca-Cola is still one of the best-kept secrets in the food and beverage world, with only a select few individuals aware of the precise mix of flavors. Over the years, the recipe has undergone some changes to appeal to modern tastes, yet the brand remains committed to its original essence. Isn't it fascinating how a drink can have such intriguing origins? Why did Charles Lindbergh become Time's first Man of the Year? In 1927, Charles Lindbergh soared to fame as the first person to be honored as Time magazine's Man of the Year, thanks to his incredible achievement in aviation. After completing the first solo nonstop flight across the Atlantic Ocean in his custom-built aircraft, the Spirit of St. Louis, Lindbergh captured the world's imagination. The journey from New York to Paris took over 33 hours, during which he overcame various challenges, including fatigue and weather conditions. His success made him a global hero, inspiring many to take to the skies. Following this milestone, Time magazine decided to continue honoring influential figures annually, highlighting their impacts on society. Lindbergh's groundbreaking flight didn't just change his life, it also changed how we celebrate extraordinary accomplishments in our world. Most people don't know this, but suadeo is unique. This traditional dish from China offers a truly extraordinary dining experience by featuring grilled stones. These stones are seasoned with oil and spices, creating an enticing aroma that draws you in. When served, diners don't actually eat the stones. Instead, they suck on them to absorb the bold flavors before tossing them aside. This unusual practice elevates suadeo beyond a typical meal, transforming it into a multi-sensory experience that engages taste and smell like never before. Imagine the excitement of savoring rich sensations without the commitment of consuming the actual food. Though it may sound strange to some, this dish reflects the creativity and adventurous spirit found in Chinese cuisine. So next time you think of trying something new, why not explore the flavors of suadeo? Who knows, you might discover a new favorite. What are you waiting for? Here's a wild fact about rare earth elements. Cerium is the most common among them and plays a vital role in our everyday technology. You might not realize it, but cerium is everywhere. From the smartphones we can't live without to the energy-efficient LED lights that brighten our homes. This unassuming element is essential for creating the tiny magnets in electric motors and even in the batteries that power our devices. Cerium's unique properties allow for improved efficiency in electronics, making it a key player in the tech revolution. Despite its significance, many people are unaware of how integral cerium is to modern life. As we continue to innovate and build more advanced technologies, understanding the importance of cerium and other rare earth elements becomes crucial in paving the way for a sustainable future. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact? Prepare to be amazed by Hugh Laurie's unique audition. In a surprising twist, Hugh Laurie filmed his audition tape for the hit medical drama House from a bathroom in Namibia. This unusual choice stemmed from the fact that it was the only room with enough natural light. Who knew that a bathroom could be the key to landing such an iconic role? Laurie's scruffy appearance while filming Flight of the Phoenix helped set the tone for his character in House Dr. Gregory House. The rugged look quickly became associated with Dr. House's complex personality, leading Laurie to keep a similar style for nearly a decade. This choice not only added authenticity to his character, but also transformed him into a memorable television icon. It's fascinating how a simple need for good lighting and a casual appearance shaped a character that millions have come to love. Did you ever think an audition could be filmed in such an unexpected place? Get ready to meet the world's fastest mouse. The tiny desert gerbil is a remarkable creature, holding the astounding record for the fastest jump among all mice. Imagine this little critter, known for its agility, leaping up to an impressive 3 meters in a single bound. That's roughly the length of a small car. These speedy little animals thrive in arid environments where efficient movement is key to escaping predators and navigating their sandy habitats. Their powerful hind legs allow them to launch themselves through the air with surprising strength, making them not only quick, but also incredibly skilled at evading threats. You might think that something so small and light wouldn't have such explosive jumping ability, but the desert gerbil defies those expectations. Watching one of these gerbils in action is a sight to behold, as they spring into the air, showcasing their natural athleticism. So the next time you think about mice, remember that not all of them scurry slowly around your home. Some are true champions of the jump. Is it really true that natural gas is odorless? Yes, it is. Natural gas itself has no smell, which can make it tricky to detect. That's why utility companies add a chemical called mercaptan to it, giving it that distinctive rotten egg aroma. This addition is crucial for safety. In case of a leak, the awful smell alerts us before it can pose any danger. Mercaptan is extremely effective, needing only a tiny amount to create a noticeable scent. If you ever catch a whiff of that sulfur-like odor, it's essential to take it seriously. You should immediately leave the area, avoid using electrical devices or flames, and call your gas company. This simple yet effective safety measure shows how preventing mishaps can be as easy as a scent. Next time you smell that strong odor, remember it's there to protect you and not actually from the gas itself. Discover the secret behind the St. Walp Rock unit. Established in 1956, the St. Walp Rock is not your typical military force. Instead, it's a specialized jungle unit that was created using the incredible tracking skills of the Orang Asli, the indigenous people of Malaysia. This unit has developed a reputation that makes rebels tremble in fear. Its members are trained in survival techniques that allow them to thrive in harsh jungle conditions, all while employing clever psychological tactics to outsmart their adversaries. Imagine navigating dense forests and swamps, knowing how to read the land like a book. The combination of tradition and modern warfare strategies makes the St. Walp Rock one of the world's most unique special forces. How does such a unit continue to adapt and thrive in today's world? Ever wonder how fast a falling raindrop is? Surprisingly, the fastest recorded speed of a raindrop hitting the ground is about 30 kilometers per hour. That's like a sprinter zooming down the track. When raindrops start to fall from clouds, they begin small, usually around the size of a pea. As they descend, they accumulate more water, growing bigger and heavier. This acceleration through the atmosphere happens until they reach their terminal velocity, which is the point where the force of gravity pulling them down is balanced by air resistance pushing up against them. For most raindrops, this balancing act results in a speedy fall, but larger drops can ultimately slow down due to increased surface area. Raindrops can't go much faster than 30 kilometers per hour before breaking apart. So the next time you get caught in the rain, you'll know those droplets aren't just gentle, they're racing toward you. Believe it or not, filming The Shining was brutal. During the making of this iconic horror film, actress Shelley Duvall experienced extreme stress under the direction of the infamous Stanley Kubrick. Known for his meticulous and often harsh filmmaking style, Kubrick pushed his cast to their limits. Duvall, dedicated to her role as Wendy Torrance, faced immense pressure that took a toll on her mental and physical health. Reports indicate that she suffered hair loss and emotional breakdowns throughout the filming, all while trying to embody a character under such intense conditions. Although she received criticism for her performance at the time, modern perspectives recognize her extraordinary commitment. Fans of the film now appreciate how her struggles contributed to the memorable and chilling atmosphere of The Shining. Can you imagine enduring such hardships for a film? This might surprise you: medieval wine measurements. In the Middle Ages, a fascinating unit for measuring wine emerged called the butt. Surprisingly, this hefty measurement equals roughly 126 gallons or 573 liters. Imagine filling a barrel so large it could quench the thirst of an entire feast. The butt was not just a practical tool for sellers and buyers. It reflected the significance of wine in daily life and celebrations during this era. Communities thrived on the production and trade of wine, which often symbolized celebration and hospitality. Furthermore, understanding these units helps us appreciate the historical context of winemaking and consumption. Back then, drinking wine was common, as it was safer than water. So next time you sip a glass of red or white, think back to the medieval times when a butt of wine would have been a centerpiece of gatherings, bringing people together. Can you picture how much merriment, storytelling, and bonding happened around a barrel that size? Hard to believe, but wine comes from so many grapes. To make a single bottle of wine, winemakers need about 600 to 800 grapes. This number might surprise you, but each grape contributes its unique flavor and characteristics to the final product. Winemaking is a meticulous process that begins in the vineyard where grapes are carefully cultivated. Different grape varieties like Chardonnay or Cabernet Sauvignon offer distinct tastes, aromas, and personalities. When the grapes are harvested, they go through crushing and fermentation, transforming their sugars into alcohol. It's fascinating to think that such complex flavors and aromas in your favorite glass of wine stem from this tiny fruit. So next time you sip a delightful wine, remember all those grapes working together to create a unique experience. How many grapes did you think were in your last glass? What if robots could help keep us safe? Boston Dynamics' Spot Police robot is more than just an impressive piece of technology. It's a game changer for the NYPD. This four-legged robot is designed to tackle high-risk operations, stepping in when human officers might face dangers too great. Imagine a situation where a potentially hazardous environment is involved, like a barricade or an active threat. Instead of sending in officers first, Spot can scout the area, gather real-time data, and relay back critical information. This not only enhances officer safety, but also makes responses more efficient. By leveraging advanced sensors and cameras, the Spot robot helps the NYPD make informed decisions, reducing risks for everyone involved. With its unique capabilities, it paves the way for a future where technology and law enforcement work hand in hand to protect communities. How cool is that? You won't believe this about your daily breaths. On average, a person breathes about 23,000 times a day. That's right. Whether you're awake or asleep, your body's hard at work, taking in precious oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide without you having to think about it. Each inhale fills your lungs with oxygen, fueling your cells and helping your organs function properly. With every exhale, you're getting rid of carbon dioxide, a waste product your body doesn't need. This automatic process is crucial for survival, supporting everything from your brain function to your physical movements. Imagine doing something 23,000 times a day without even realizing it. It's a perfect reminder of how our bodies work tirelessly behind the scenes, keeping us alive and well all day long. So the next time you take a breath, think about the remarkable role it plays in your life. Isn't it amazing how vital these simple actions are? Believe it or not, Japanese artists craft candy sculptures. In Japan, the fascinating art of amishin transforms hot sugar into incredible, edible masterpieces. The process begins with heating sugar to a sizzling 176 degrees Fahrenheit, making it soft and pliable. Artists then skillfully use tweezers and scissors to shape the molten sugar into intricate designs, from delicate flowers to playful animals. As they work, the candy begins to cool and harden, preserving their stunning creations for a little while. Each sculpture is not just a feast for the eyes, they can be eaten too. This unique craft combines culinary skills and artistic vision, allowing for beautiful treats that can be admired before satisfying a sweet tooth. Amishin showcases the Japanese tradition of meticulous craftsmanship and creativity, inviting onlookers to appreciate the beauty in something so fleeting. So next time you enjoy a piece of candy, think about the incredible work that went into making it a stunning piece of art. How do you feel about candy that's both beautiful and edible? Is it really true that a small city builds around Buddha? This intriguing idea comes from the many references to a small city developed in honor of Buddha, showcasing his profound influence on culture and architecture. In this city, various buildings and locations create a vibrant community deeply rooted in Buddhist traditions. Temples adorned with intricate carvings, meditation gardens that invite peace, and lively marketplaces buzzing with activity all pay tribute to the teachings of Buddha. Visitors can explore the serene pathways lined with statues and attend meditation sessions led by monks, each space designed to encourage mindfulness and reflection. This small city doesn't just serve as a physical tribute, it embodies the spirit of community that Buddha inspired, bringing together people from different backgrounds united by a search for inner peace. Could this city be a model for harmony in our busy world? Uncover the fascinating Menine ritual in Indonesia. This extraordinary tradition, practiced by the Toraja community, involves exhuming deceased relatives to honor them. During the Menine ceremony, families carefully cleanse and dress their loved ones, often refurbishing coffins to show deep respect and love. This heartfelt act isn't just about remembering the dead. It reinforces bonds within the community and connects the living with their ancestors. The Toraja people believe that by caring for their relatives, even after death, they keep the spirit of their loved ones alive. The ritual often attracts friends and family from afar, turning it into a vibrant celebration filled with music, food, and joyous storytelling. It highlights the importance of relationships and the value of remembering those who came before us. While many may find the practice unusual, for the Toraja, it is a profound expression of love, devotion, and connection to their heritage. What do you think about honoring the past in such a unique way? Is it really true that artillery changed math forever? The development of artillery during the 17th and 18th centuries didn't just reshape battlefields. It also sparked significant advancements in mathematics. As artillerymen became responsible for accurately aiming powerful cannons, they faced the challenge of calculating complex trajectories and distances. This need for precision required sophisticated mathematical concepts, pushing scholars and engineers to innovate in fields like geometry and trigonometry. The quest for better aiming solutions encouraged the production of detailed mathematical tables and the use of calculus, which were essential for calculating angles and distances. As a result, the period saw an incredible expansion of mathematical knowledge that left a lasting impact on both science and military strategies. The influence of artillerymen and their mathematical needs helped lay groundwork for modern mathematics. Who knew that cannons could lead to such remarkable intellectual growth? Sausage lovers rejoice. Germany has over 1,500 types. This incredible variety showcases the country's rich culinary culture. Among the favorites are bratwurst, made from a delicious mix of pork and beef, and Weisswurst, a traditional Bavarian specialty known for its pale color and mild flavor. You can find currywurst, which is a popular street food, topped with zesty tomato sauce and a sprinkle of curry powder, offering a delightful twist on the classic sausage experience. Another standout is bockwurst, which is smoked to enhance its flavor, creating a bolder taste that sausage aficionados adore. But what makes German sausages truly special is how each region boasts its own unique recipes and preparation styles. From the spicy varieties in the south to the smoky flavors in the north, every corner of Germany has something distinct to offer. So whether you're grilling bratwurst at a summer barbecue or savoring currywurst from a food truck, there's a tantalizing world of flavors waiting to be discovered. Which German sausage will become your new favorite? What if I told you Dubai has indoor skiing? Ski Dubai, located in the Mall of the Emirates, is one of the world's largest indoor ski resorts, where winter fun thrives despite the desert heat. This incredible facility boasts 22,500 square meters of skiable terrain, complete with real snow, slopes for all skill levels, and even a chairlift. Visitors can enjoy activities like snowboarding, tobogganing, and even meeting penguins. Imagine stepping out of the sweltering UAE sun and into a winter wonderland, complete with snowmen and ice castles. Opened in 2005, Ski Dubai showcases architectural ingenuity, bringing the thrill of winter sports to a region known for its scorching temperatures. This unique experience attracts tourists and locals alike, proving that you can ski in the desert. Ready to enjoy a snowy adventure in the heart of the UAE? Here's a wild fact about wet wipes. They were invented in the 1950s by Arthur Julius, who saw a need for a convenient cleaning product while traveling. Originally marketed to help travelers freshen up, wet wipes quickly became a household staple, loved for their lightweight packaging and ease of use. Nowadays, you can find them in homes, offices, and even diaper bags, as they're perfect for personal hygiene and quick cleanups. The versatility of wet wipes is astounding. They come in flavors and formulas tailored for everything from makeup removal to disinfecting surfaces. Arthur's simple idea has revolutionized the way we think about cleanliness and convenience. Who would have thought a small, moist cloth could make such a huge impact on our daily lives? With new brands and types emerging regularly, it's clear that wet wipes are here to stay. Did you know your ear holds the tiniest bones? The smallest bones in the human body are known as the ossicles, and they play a crucial role in your ability to hear. These three little bones, named the malleus, incus, and stapes, are located in the middle ear. What's incredible is that they are so tiny that they could comfortably fit on a penny. The stapes is the smallest of the trio and measures just about 2.5 millimeters in length. Together, these bones amplify sound vibrations from the eardrum to the inner ear, allowing us to enjoy everything from music to conversations. Despite their size, they are essential for converting sound waves into signals that our brain interprets as sound. Without these tiny yet powerful bones, our world would be a much quieter place. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such a big impact on our lives? Did you know pineapples take 2 years to grow? This tropical fruit isn't just a sweet treat. It requires patience and care. When you plant a pineapple, you're starting a journey that lasts around 24 months. Each plant needs the right balance of sunlight, water, and nutrients to thrive. During this time, the pineapple plant goes through a few stages. Initially, it develops a rosette of leaves, reaching upwards as it gathers sunlight. Eventually, it produces a flower, which can take up to a year. And finally, a single fruit emerges from the center. This lengthy process means that farmers invest a lot more than just time. They also put in money and effort to ensure the plants grow healthy. Because pineapples take so long to mature, they're more than just a quick crop like tomatoes or peppers. So the next time you enjoy a slice of juicy pineapple, remember the patience and investment behind that delicious bite. Isn't it amazing how much work goes into the fruits we love? Why exactly does piss poor mean so much more? The phrase dates back to medieval times, when tanners needed urine to treat leather. They used urine because it contains ammonia, a key ingredient for softening and preserving hides. Poor families would collect urine to sell, turning a waste product into a small source of income. However, if someone was so destitute they couldn't even gather enough urine to sell, they were labeled piss poor. This term reflects the harsh realities of life for the lower class in the Middle Ages, where survival often depended on resourcefulness and sheer grit. The phrase serves as a reminder of the struggles faced by those at the bottom of the economic ladder, highlighting how language evolves from our history and experiences. So next time you hear piss poor, remember it's more than just an insult. It's a glimpse into a tough past. Let's uncover the truth about the Svart Hotel. This incredible building, situated in Norway, holds the title of the world's first 100% energy-neutral hotel. Imagine a place where every light you turn on, every gadget you use, runs solely on solar energy. The Svart Hotel achieves this through its innovative design. Its circular architecture is not just for looks. It cleverly maximizes sunlight exposure, ensuring the hotel captures as much solar energy as possible. By using natural materials and offering spectacular views of the surrounding nature, the hotel minimizes its environmental impact and truly blends into the landscape. Guests can enjoy a luxurious stay while knowing they're part of a sustainable movement. Plus, the hotel's location near the stunning Svartisen Glacier adds to its allure. So if you're dreaming of a vacation that's both relaxing and eco-friendly, could the Svart Hotel be your next destination? Experience the wonders of the Monkey Temple in India. Nestled in the hills of Galta, this captivating temple shines with its stunning architecture and unique atmosphere. What makes it truly special is the lively population of hundreds of monkeys that call the area home. These playful creatures roam freely among the temple's ancient structures, delighting visitors who come from all over the world. As you wander through the intricate pathways and serene courtyards, you'll notice the monkeys engaging in their daily activities, from frolicking to grooming one another. Visitors are often thrilled to interact with these curious animals, creating a memorable connection as they snap photos or toss snacks. Surrounded by picturesque mountains and vibrant foliage, the Monkey Temple offers not just a glimpse into a unique ecosystem, but also a chance to reflect on the harmony between nature and spirituality. This enchanting experience draws travelers eager to witness the beauty of both the temple and the mischievous monkeys. Wouldn't you like to visit this extraordinary place? Did you know vampire bats drink blood for dinner? These fascinating creatures are among the few mammals that rely exclusively on blood, a practice called hematophagy. Found in Central and South America, vampire bats possess unique heat sensors on their noses that help them spot blood vessels in their tasty prey. often livestock like cows and pigs. When they bite, their saliva secretly mixes with their host's blood. It contains special anticoagulants to prevent clotting, letting them enjoy a meal without waking their unsuspecting victim. While they may sound terrifying, vampire bats have an interesting social side too. They are known to share food with fellow bats, showing that even these spooky creatures have a caring community. Who knew that bloodsuckers could be so considerate? Have you heard about Scotland's unique pandemic event? In 2020, a remarkable commercial event took place in Orc, Scotland during the height of the global pandemic. Spanning a distance of 1.7 miles and lasting for 90 minutes, this event, organized by Loganair, drew attention from the local community and beyond. With social distancing measures in place, Air cleverly adapted the concept of commercial activity to provide a safe and engaging experience. Instead of traditional gatherings, participants enjoyed a well-planned route that allowed them to experience shopping and socializing while maintaining guidelines to protect public health. This innovative approach demonstrated how communities could come together, even during challenging times, by reimagining how they engage in commerce and leisure activities. The event not only supported local businesses, but also fostered a sense of connectedness among residents, providing a glimpse of resilience in the face of adversity. So how did this event impact the people of Orc and inspire others? What if I told you fire has no shadow? This fascinating phenomenon occurs because fire itself emits light strong enough to brighten everything around it. When you light a match or start a campfire, the flames produce both visible light and heat through a process called combustion. The light emitted from the fire is so intense that it actually overwhelms the surrounding darkness, effectively illuminating the area. In a well-lit environment, like during the day, you might not even notice its lack of shadow. However, in low-light settings, you'll observe that the fire creates bright areas that extend beyond the flames, with no dark outlines. This unique behavior highlights the captivating nature of fire and how it interacts with light. To think that something as ordinary as a flame can defy our expectations in this way is a reminder of the wonders of science. Next time you gather around a bonfire or candle, take a moment to appreciate the bright glow in the absence of shadows. What a spectacular sight. Can you believe Coyote Peterson got stung on purpose? This daring YouTuber is famous for his wild adventures, pushing boundaries and embracing nature like few others dare. One of his most jaw-dropping moments occurred when he voluntarily got stung by a murder hornet, which has a reputation for being one of the most painful insect stings in the world. Coyote, with his signature enthusiasm, wanted to share the experience and educate viewers about these intriguing creatures. His willingness to face such risks helps raise awareness about the natural world and the importance of understanding it. Coyote engages his audience by explaining the science behind the sting and the insect's role in the ecosystem, all while keeping a sense of humor. His unforgettable content not only entertains, but also informs, making him a beloved figure among both young fans and adults. What new adventures will he take on next? Meet the blobfish, nature's quirkiest deep-sea dweller. Often labeled as the ugliest animal in the world, the blobfish has fascinating adaptations that help it thrive in its deep-sea habitat. This peculiar creature inhabits the dark, mysterious waters off the coasts of Australia and Tasmania, living at depths that can plunge down to an astonishing 1,212 yards. At such depths, the pressure is incredibly high, making it a tough environment for most creatures. So how does the blobfish survive? Its jelly-like body structure is key to its survival. By being mostly made of gelatin, it can float effortlessly above the ocean floor while expending very little energy. This unique adaptation allows blobfish to conserve energy in an environment where food is scarce. Rather than swimming actively, they can simply drift and wait for a meal to come by. Despite its odd appearance, the blobfish plays an essential role in its ecosystem, reminding us that beauty comes in many forms, even in the dark depths of the ocean. Did you know Winston Churchill loved his drinks? Churchill, the renowned British Prime Minister, was known for his hearty appreciation of alcohol, often enjoying whiskey sodas, fine wines, and brandy. He famously claimed that he had gained more from alcohol than it had taken from him, suggesting a rather relaxed view on his drinking habits. His routine often included a drink to accompany breakfast, and he'd sip on whiskey throughout the day while overseeing important decisions during World War II. This habit wasn't merely about pleasure, it also served to bolster his image of unwavering confidence and resilience during tumultuous times. Friends and colleagues often noted how his spirited personality was coupled with a sharp wit, possibly influenced by his fondness for libations. This relationship with alcohol created both intrigue and debate over how it impacted his leadership. Was it a boon for his creativity and resolve, or did it present challenges to his focus? Did you know a Marine was left behind in the desert? In 1988, a tragic event unfolded in the Mojave Desert when a U.S. Marine, Lance Corporal Charles L. Smith, was left behind during a training exercise. The nightmare began when Smith's weapon went missing, prompting fellow Marines to start searching for him. However, by the time the search commenced, it was too late. Sadly, Smith succumbed to the harsh desert conditions, illustrating a shocking failure in protocol. His disappearance raised serious concerns about the military's search and rescue procedures. Proper measures should have been in place to ensure every soldier's safety. This heartbreaking incident has since prompted changes in how the military conducts its training operations. It serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by service members and the importance of teamwork and readiness during exercises in extreme environments. How can we better safeguard our heroes in the future? Ever thought about why piracy thrived on the high seas? As land routes became risky and difficult to navigate, merchants turned to the oceans, opening up bustling maritime trade routes. This shift created a whole new world of opportunities, but it wasn't without its dangers. Much like the Wild West, these waters were a hotbed for pirates who saw merchant ships as easy targets for plundering. Armed with cannons and battling the harsh elements, these sea bandits inflicted havoc on unsuspecting crews. Besides facing pirates, sailors also had to contend with scurvy, a disease caused by a lack of vitamin C, which made long voyages particularly perilous. The romance and danger of the high seas captured imaginations, leading to tales of treasure and treachery that still resonate today. So what drove these adventurers to embrace such risks on the ocean waves? Surprisingly, migraines have many hidden triggers. Many people think migraines are just awful headaches, but they can actually be caused by a variety of factors deeply rooted in our biology. For instance, chemical reactions in the brain play a significant role, especially involving a neurotransmitter called serotonin. When serotonin levels fluctuate, it can lead to intense headaches. This is particularly interesting for women, as hormonal changes, particularly in estrogen, can also trigger the onset of migraines. Additionally, nerve activity and changes in blood vessels contribute to this complex condition. Some people might notice that stress, certain foods, or even weather changes can bring on a migraine. This means managing triggers can be a crucial part of preventing attacks. Given their wide range of causes, migraines remind us how interconnected our body systems are. So next time you feel a familiar throb, consider all the little factors that might be at play. How well do you understand your own migraine triggers? Can you imagine that ancient Romans had fast food? Long before McDonald's or food trucks, the Romans created snack bars known as thermopolia. These bustling spots served up hot meals and wine, catering to the busy lifestyles of city dwellers who needed a quick bite. Archaeologists have uncovered fascinating evidence of these ancient eateries, complete with colorful frescoes and even graffiti that offers a humorous glimpse into the dining habits of the time. Imagine sitting at a thermopolium, savoring a hearty stew or a piece of bread while chatting with neighbors. This lively social scene shows that the Romans loved their food just as much as we do today. So next time you grab a quick meal, think back to those ancient times when fast food first made its appearance. Isn't it amazing how some things never change? Did you know horseshoe crabs aren't really crabs? Surprisingly, these fascinating creatures belong to the arachnid family, which includes spiders and scorpions. Although they share the name crab, horseshoe crabs have a unique appearance, sporting a hard shell that resembles a helmet. One interesting fact is that they possess 10 jointed legs, which they use to scuttle along the ocean floor. This amazing mobility lets them forage for food, like mollusks and worms, while avoiding predators. Even more intriguing is their ancient lineage. Horseshoe crabs have been swimming in Earth's oceans for an astonishing 450 million years, surviving mass extinctions. Their blue blood is also special. It's used in the medical field to test for bacterial contamination, making them invaluable to science and healthcare. So the next time you hear about horseshoe crabs, remember they're more than meets the eye and play a crucial role in both their ecosystems and human medicine. Isn't it fascinating how something named after a crab can teach us so much? Can you imagine that Russia breathes life into our planet? With its massive forests covering about 25% of the Earth's tree cover, Russia stands out as the leading oxygen producer worldwide. These lush green expanses, especially in Siberia, do more than just provide stunning landscapes. They play a vital role in combating climate change. By absorbing carbon dioxide, Russia's forests act as essential carbon sinks, helping to filter the air we breathe. This process not only cleans the atmosphere, but also releases fresh oxygen, which is critical for all living beings. The sheer scale of these forests, teeming with diverse wildlife and plants, reminds us of nature's incredible ability to balance ecosystems. Preserving these natural treasures is crucial. If we protect them, they will continue supporting life on Earth for generations to come. Isn't it fascinating how one country can have such a profound impact on global oxygen levels? Guess what really drives our bodies? More than half of the human body is made up of bacteria. In fact, bacterial cells outnumber our own human cells by a staggering ratio, making bacteria a crucial part of who we are. When you think about it, about 56% of the average human consists of these tiny microorganisms. They aren't just freeloaders. They play vital roles in keeping us healthy, from aiding digestion to protecting us from harmful pathogens. These bacteria contribute to our overall well-being. Our bodies host trillions of these tiny friends, and each person has a unique microbiome, which is like a personal fingerprint made up of bacteria. So the next time you hear someone say we are mostly human, remind them that we are also a bustling community of bacteria. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected our health is with these invisible inhabitants? Is it really true that Himalayan cats need grooming? These stunning felines are famous not just for their striking looks, but also for their long, silky coats that often leave us in awe. Himalayan cats, originally bred in the 1930s by crossing Siamese and Persian cats, have a beautiful combination of colors and patterns that require regular grooming to stay fabulous. With their thick fur, they can easily develop tangles and mats, which can be uncomfortable for them. To keep their coats healthy and shiny, owners should engage in daily brushing, using the right tools to gently detangle any knots. Regular grooming sessions also help reduce shedding, which can be a blessing for anyone with allergies. Plus, it's a wonderful bonding activity for both you and your furry friend. So if you're excited about welcoming a Himalayan cat into your home, be prepared to dedicate some time to their care. After all, a happy cat is a well-groomed cat. Are you ready to take on the grooming challenge? Guess what really drives up your internet bill? In the early days of the internet, AOL, one of the pioneers in providing online access, charged users an hourly fee for connecting. To maximize their profits, they developed a sneaky tactic, rounding up each session to the next full minute. This meant if you finished a session in, say, 12 minutes and 46 seconds, AOL would bill you for a full 14 minutes. Imagine that, 15 extra seconds added to each connection, really piling up over time. While this might seem like a small change, it significantly affected monthly bills for many internet users. People often felt frustrated, especially as they watched their costs rise without clearly understanding why. This practice highlighted how businesses can cleverly manipulate billing to boost profits, leading to mixed feelings about internet access that was both revolutionary and, at times, frustrating. Did you know purple dye was a luxury for royalty? The enchanting color we know as purple comes from a fascinating source, the marine mollusk Balinus brendaris. In ancient times, producing this vibrant dye was no simple task. Gatherers had to harvest thousands of these snails, as just one could yield only a tiny drop of dye. The whole process was incredibly labor-intensive and time-consuming, making purple dye an expensive commodity. As a result, it became a symbol of wealth and power. Only the richest and most influential people, like kings and queens, could afford to wear garments dyed in this royal hue. This exclusivity helped establish a connection between colorful clothing and social status that has echoed through history. So the next time you see someone in purple, remember that this color once signified not just style, but a person's place in the ancient social hierarchy. Can you believe this walnut cracking record? Mohammed Rashid from Pakistan has set an incredible world record by cracking 315 walnuts in just 1 minute using nothing but his elbow. This astonishing feat not only showcases his extraordinary strength, but also highlights his unique skill. Imagine the precision and speed required to crack that many walnuts in such a short time frame. Rashid's achievement has left many in awe, as it's not just a test of power, but also of technique. His training likely involves a combination of focused practice and physical conditioning, which allows him to execute such a specialized maneuver with impressive efficiency. This record adds to the growing list of unusual world records, inspiring people worldwide to push their limits and explore the fascinating world of extreme challenges. Whether you're an aspiring record breaker or simply a fan of quirky trivia, Mohammed Rashid's walnut cracking skill is sure to catch your attention and spark your curiosity about the world of records. Let's uncover the truth about Fritz Gerli's bold, satirical article. In 1932, German journalist Fritz Gerli wrote a daring piece that took aim at Adolf Hitler's deep-seated bigotry by claiming he belonged to the Mongolian race. This satirical twist cleverly highlighted the absurdity of Hitler's racist ideologies, exposing how irrational and unfounded such beliefs were. Unfortunately, the rise of the Nazis brought dire consequences for those who dared to speak out. Gerli was arrested and ultimately murdered at the notorious Dachau concentration camp, a chilling reminder of the severe risks faced by journalists and activists during that dark period in history. His bravery in using satire to challenge hatred still resonates today, encouraging us to stand against prejudice and advocate for a more just world. How far would you go to challenge injustice? Here's something incredible about astronaut ice cream. Did you know that this popular treat isn't actually eaten by astronauts in space? It's a fun misconception, especially since you can often find astronaut ice cream in museum gift shops, marketed as a space adventure snack. In reality, real astronauts consume carefully prepared meals designed for their unique environment, including foods packed in tubes and rehydrated meals that can withstand the rigors of space travel. These meals are created to provide balanced nutrition while ensuring no crumbs or spills occur in zero gravity. Meanwhile, the sugary astronaut ice cream is a delightful novelty item for tourists and space enthusiasts on Earth, who enjoy a taste of what they imagine real space food might be like. So next time you grab a pack, remember it's more about the experience than authentic astronaut cuisine. Here's a wild fact about Milan's vertical forest. This stunning architectural marvel, known as Bosco Verticale, features 2 skyscrapers that are literally covered in greenery. Imagine living in a building that boasts over 900 trees and 2,000 plants, all thriving on its balconies and terraces. This innovative design isn't just visually striking, it also offers impressive ecological benefits. Each tree helps improve air quality by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, making the urban environment healthier for everyone. Plus, the vertical forest serves as a habitat for various birds and insects, promoting biodiversity in the bustling city. Designed by architect Stefano Bori, the Bosco Verticale showcases how cities can integrate nature into everyday life. With its lush greenery rising high above the streets, it challenges traditional notions of urban living. Isn't it amazing how a forest can grow in the midst of skyscrapers? What if I told you a panda group is an embarrassment? This quirky term perfectly captures the delightful chaos that these lovable creatures bring. When pandas gather in groups, their clumsy nature often takes center stage, drawing smiles and laughter from anyone lucky enough to witness it. Whether they're tumbling over each other while playing or struggling to climb trees with their oversized bodies, these antics are both humorous and endearing. The name embarrassment highlights how their awkwardness is part of their charm, making them even more relatable. Their playful behavior showcases their intelligence and social nature, as they engage in playful wrestling or share bamboo snacks. This lighthearted characterization adds to our fondness for pandas, reminding us that sometimes it's our quirks that make us truly special. Wouldn't you agree? Guess what really drives Iran's unique weekend schedule? In Iran, the weekend falls on Thursday and Friday, aligning with Islamic traditions that prioritize Friday as a day of rest and worship. This cultural choice showcases how different regions have unique approaches to time and work. While many countries have adopted the standard Saturday-Sunday weekend, Iran's observance reflects its values and religious practices. This weekend structure encourages people to spend Friday attending prayers or engaging in family gatherings, fostering a strong community spirit. Moreover, by shifting the break to Thursday, workers often enjoy a long weekend that can extend into a leisurely Friday, setting the tone for relaxation and reflection. This unique scheduling not only affects personal life, but also influences business operations, as many companies adjust their hours accordingly. As globalization increases our interactions, understanding such differences helps build respect and appreciation for various ways of life across the globe. Isn't it fascinating how culture shapes our daily routines? Let's uncover the truth about Bangkok's travel boom. In 2024, Bangkok dazzled the globe by becoming the most visited city, welcoming an astonishing 32.4 million international visitors. What makes this vibrant metropolis so irresistible? A big part of the allure comes from Thailand's traveler-friendly visa policies, making it easier than ever to explore this fascinating city. But it's not just about the paperwork. Bangkok enchants tourists with its rich cultural tapestry and mouth-watering culinary delights. Picture bustling street markets filled with sizzling street food, ornate temples that tell tales of ancient traditions, and vibrant neighborhoods alive with the sounds and sights of daily life. From the serene Chao Phraya River to the lively nightlife, there's something for everyone. As travelers flock to this dynamic hub, Bangkok proves that a mix of welcoming policies and rich experiences can create a tourism success story like no other. Turns out the truth is that Lord shapes beliefs. The word Lord appears frequently throughout the Bible, serving as a powerful symbol of faith and respect in many religious traditions. This term is used to refer not only to God, but also to leaders and figures worthy of honor. Its cultural significance stretches across centuries, influencing how communities express devotion and moral values. By studying the uses of Lord in biblical texts, we see how it echoes the spiritual journeys of believers in the evolution of their faith. From ancient communities to modern congregations, the reverence associated with this term has sparked countless discussions about authority, leadership, and spirituality. Each mention of Lord invites readers to reflect on their personal beliefs and how they relate to the larger tapestry of history and faith. Have you ever considered the impact of a single word in shaping your beliefs? Here's a wild fact about Bigfoot in Texas. Believe it or not, in the Lone Star State, you can legally kill Bigfoot if you happen to encounter this elusive creature. Classified as a non-protected, non-game animal, the legend of Bigfoot opens up a peculiar legal loophole that has caught the attention of enthusiasts and skeptics alike. This means that, unlike endangered species that are strictly protected by law, Bigfoot does not enjoy any legal safeguards. While there's no concrete evidence proving Bigfoot actually exists, sightings and stories have gone viral over the years, stirring excitement in local folklore. Many Texas residents have taken to exploring the rugged woods and remote areas, hoping to catch a glimpse of this cryptid. Whether you're a believer or a curious wanderer, the idea that Bigfoot could be lurking nearby adds an extra spark to outdoor adventures. Isn't that intriguing? Did you know that Switzerland has amazing defenses? Switzerland is famous for its neutrality and stunning landscapes, but it also boasts an impressive defensive system with over 3,000 options to deter invaders. These defenses include explosive bridges designed to be detonated in case of an attack, blocking key transportation routes. Additionally, Switzerland cleverly hides artillery in the mountains and tunnels, making it difficult for any potential invader to locate them. The Swiss military has carefully developed these strategies over decades, ensuring the country can protect itself while maintaining its peaceful reputation. This unique blend of innovation and geography makes Switzerland's defensive measures both fascinating and effective. With such a strong commitment to security, how does Switzerland balance its military readiness with a peaceful approach to global affairs? What if I told you Tiger Woods made history? In 1997, at just 21 years old, Woods shocked the golf world by winning the Masters tournament, becoming the youngest champion to ever take home that prestigious green jacket. This was just the beginning of an extraordinary career. Between 2000 and 2001, Woods accomplished what many thought was impossible. He won 4 consecutive Grand Slam tournaments, a remarkable achievement that became famously known as the Tiger Slam. This incredible feat showcased not only his skill and determination, but also his ability to perform under immense pressure. Woods' dominance on the golf course transformed the sport, drawing in millions of fans and inspiring future generations of players. His achievements have left a lasting legacy, making him one of the most iconic athletes in sports history. Can you imagine the energy on those final holes as he made history? Hard to believe, but lettuce is a sunflower relative. You might think of lettuce as just a salad staple, but it actually belongs to the Asteraceae family, which is better known as the sunflower family. This group is huge, featuring over 23,000 species, including not just sunflowers, but also daisies, asters, and even artichokes. Imagine biting into a crisp, refreshing lettuce leaf and knowing it shares family ties with those bright, cheerful sunflowers swaying in the field. Lettuce, with its tender leaves and mild flavor, offers a delightful contrast to the bold hues and textures of sunflowers. Within the sunflower family, lettuce is classified under the Lactuca genus, which showcases various types from crisp romaine to delicate butterhead. It's fascinating to think about how this humble green connects to such a diverse family in the plant kingdom. Next time you enjoy a crunchy salad, remember that a little sunflower power is on your plate. Taste the sweetness of black sapote, the chocolate fruit. This tropical delight hails from Central America in the Caribbean, where it thrives in warm climates. Black sapote has a unique creamy flesh that ranges in color from dark brown to almost black. Its flavor is a delicious mix that's often compared to chocolate and vanilla, making it a favorite among dessert lovers. The fruit's pudding-like consistency allows it to blend beautifully into smoothies and various desserts, adding a rich sweetness without overwhelming other flavors. Imagine enjoying a decadent chocolate pudding made entirely from fruit. You can eat it fresh or use it in recipes for cakes and ice creams. Plus, beyond its amazing taste, black sapote is packed with nutrients, making it a healthy choice for anyone wanting to satisfy their sweet tooth. It's like enjoying dessert while still being mindful of your health. So, next time you're looking for something new to try, why not hunt down this fruity treasure and experience its delightful flavor yourself? Here's a wild fact about Parkersburg, West Virginia. This charming town proudly claims the title of the glass marble capital of the United States. Once upon a time, its bustling glass industry was responsible for creating the majority of marbles that delighted children across the country. These colorful glass orbs weren't just fun to play with, they quickly became beloved collectibles. The factories in Parkersburg played a huge role in the local economy, providing jobs and fostering creativity. Today, the town continues to celebrate its rich history with fascinating museums dedicated to the art of marble making. Festivals featuring glass-blowing demonstrations and marble games welcome visitors, showcasing the playful spirit that these toys have brought to generations. Imagine seeing how these beautiful marbles are crafted and learning more about a piece of history that still shines brightly in Parkersburg.